Ms. Pac-Man on the Sega Genesis. I've not played this before. I'm assuming it's like any other Pac-Man game. Okay, now sound for the intro. What's that? Oh, that's the pack booster. It's like a speed up thing. Oh! See, I don't think the ghost should be able to come out until after the power pellet runs out. Whoa. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh. There we go. Okay, Pac-Man games are only fun for like 5 or 10 minutes and they seem to get kind of boring then. Oh. Power pellets just don't last very long. Ah. Whoa. Gang rape. See, when you use that turbo button, it kind of makes it harder to turn. Come on, really? They got this fun Pac-Man game at my favorite hangout called the Back Pocket. It's a 4-player Pac-Man. It's pretty cool because you're going after each other. You get a power pellet, and you're chasing after the other 3 players, but they still have ghosts on there that can kill you. Pretty fun game. Yeah, it's currently 80 degrees right now in Iowa. And in 3 days, it's supposed to be snowing, 31 degrees. Oh. Oh, I meant to go up, over, and around. So anyway, Ms. Pac-Man on the Sega Genesis. It's only fun for a period of time. Once you get game over, it's not that fun anymore. I was watching a video on. It was kind of like. Okay, it was Mike Matei from Cinemassacre talking to Pat Contry, Pat the NES Punk. They were talking back and forth over the computer about video games and that. And Mike, one of the things that Mike asked Pat is, why is it that when you talk about retro video games, most people talk about the NES, and people rarely ever talk about Atari? Well, I think one of the big reasons is, for that I gave it a lot of thought, and when you play a game like Pac-Man on the Atari, and it's like 5 or 10 minutes, you get bored with it. You've seen everything. You play a game like Super Mario Brothers on the NES, you play that for like maybe an hour if you're not going to skip any levels, and the levels all change. And when you get to a game like Super Mario 3, if you play every single level, that takes like 3.5 hours to beat, or at least over 3 hours, and every level is so different. So I think that's one of the main reasons the games are just so much better on the NES. And I think another reason I think a lot of people played more NES games than Atari games, because the NES was released in 1985, the same thing that I believe Blockbuster also opened in 1985. That's when video game rentals started becoming popular. Sometime after that, so a lot of people were able to rent NES games. And I mean, personally, I've rented, I'd say probably over 200 NES games. I've never rented an Atari game before in my life. But I think that's just a couple reasons. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. Not sure what I'm going to do next week. I might go to an NES game because I still have a lot of unplayed NES games. I've got Castle Quest, Desert Commander, Gauntlet, Gotcha, Iron Sword, Karate Champ, Mega Man 3, MTV Remote Control, Rescue, Robo Warrior, Shadowgate, Tecmo World Wrestling, Track and Field, Tiger Hilly. Actually, I tried doing Karate Champ a few weeks ago and it wouldn't work. Apparently the cartridge I bought was defective. But I still got a lot of other ones to try. Genesis, I've only got 2 games I haven't played yet. Out of all the Genesis games that I haven't done Jurassic Park or Taz and Escape from Mars. Super NES, I've got Doom, Paperboy 2, NHL Stanley Cup, and Power Rangers. I'm going to hold off on doing NHL Stanley Cup for a little while because I'm going to first do that in my hockey video that I'm going to be doing in October. PlayStation, I've got Command and Conquer, which I've had that game for years but never really figured it out. On the N64, I've got Castlevania, Doom 64, Donkey Kong 64, Mortal Kombat 4, NFL Quarterback Club 2000, Superman, Wayne Gretzky 3D Hockey, The World Is Not Enough, and WrestleMania 2000. The Sega Dreamcast, I've got Mortal Kombat Gold, Sonic Adventure, and Soul Calibur. PS2, I've still got NHL 06 and NHL 08, but I'm kind of spacing those apart once a month. And we got Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I kind of want to do that game, but I would like to see if there's a Star Wars Episode 1 and 2 on the PS2. If so, I'd like to do those first. The GameCube, we've got Barnyard, we've got Pitfall: The Lost Expedition, and Madden 2005. Now on the Wii and the Wii U, I can't get those consoles. Well, I guess I could hook the Wii up, but I got The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and Wii Sports. But I disconnected my Wii and hooked the Wii U up when I got it back in 2016. But my Wii U stopped working, so I suppose I could hook my old Wii up again. For the Wii U, I have Nintendo Land. I might just have to buy another Wii U. And that's all the games that I own that I have not done a YouTube video on yet. I'm kind of holding off on buying any more games at the moment because I'm going on a cruise in October, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the previous video, and I don't want to spend too much money until after that. So I hope you enjoyed the game. See you in the next video.